Hey Cancer, welcome. Your reading is just what you need to hear right now, what you need to know right now. Okay, it's timeless, so it doesn't matter when you come across this reading. Okay. It's definitely a theme of like gratitude, even when things aren't going as planned. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are ready for that next level, right? And where you may have been sort of working, I think one thing you're realizing right now is that next level requires almost a different identity, okay? And so if you're working to get to a desired result, okay, this could be in anything, this is very general, but there comes a time in which you sort of step back and you take a look at the results, and you either feel satisfaction or you feel like maybe you wish you did things differently. Okay, and what I'm getting is that some of you are coming out of this cycle where like you know what you want and you visualize and you see it clearly, and it's like this clicking point where you're like, oh, that version of me isn't doing this much. That version of me isn't looking at all the negatives. That version of me is actually extremely grateful and already living out some of these things. And I'm seeing, once you realize that, like you're gonna have an entire like collection of things that you can just put down. Like you're gonna feel a lot lighter in the coming days. You're gonna feel a lot lighter. Yeah, we have the Tower. So I can't help but feel like it's some imbalance. And this is not me being critical or anything. This is the energy. It's like there was something that set you off balance so deeply, and it's like this was something really embedded in your life. This wasn't just something that could be easily removed, okay? And I usually talk about Cancer being the crab when letting go of things, because, and listen, I'm a Cancer rising, so with Mars in the first house, so I know how deeply you care, Cancer. I know how romantic everything could be if only this and this and this. It's like a list of things that you want to change. And what I'm hearing, if you have a list of things that you want to change, throw that list away. And yeah, that's just what's coming through about the like burn it and let it go, because it's creating too much restriction on you. Okay, and it's also creating a split in your energy, Cancer, to where you think you're manifesting one thing and affirming for one thing, but your heart is really trying to like process some emotions and it can't really let it go because your energy is so split. So one bit of advice I'm getting for you right now, Cancer, is to practice, because you're so diligent and so, like loving and nurturing. Like when you invert that and then let it naturally kind of overflow. Okay, I'm hearing state of overflow. It's going to nourish you and the people around you. And there is no them or me. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm hearing is there's a portal opening for you. Okay, and that portal is wide open the moment you say it is, the moment you get very clear mentally and in your heart on what it is that's happening next. And yeah, I feel like it's very much the cycle that you've been aware of. Maybe you just needed to hear someone else say it so that you know, I mean, I do that all the time. I listen to things that I feel like I know very well, because you never know what like a little sentence could do, or some word that you've never heard can shift you so much. And so yeah, I really don't feel like I'm like shining light on anything new. I feel like you're very aware of all these things, and maybe you've been kind of like pulled. It definitely is. It's a pull between your internal world and the external world. And anytime we're consciously, you know, like let's say getting rid of things, or, you know, calling out what it is that we don't want, it's like there's an equal and there's a greater value found in looking at what that contrast highlights. So in contrast, you do love this about your life, you do love that about your life. And even if you are in a very stormy season of life where nothing feels the same and everything feels brand new, just know that's part of your success. Okay, that's very much your window out of the same cycle, you know? Yeah, it's here, and that's really beautiful. That's really how I see this. I see this portal with these 3 of Wands, and you have so much to be grateful for, Cancer. What I'm hearing also is move more. If you can get to a body of water, I always suggest that. Very cleansing, salt bath, especially when you're dealing with things from the past that need resolved. I see a lot of you ending some financial struggle or cycle that you maybe been in, that maybe to do with a job or somebody that you have financial obligations with. But yeah, your fresh start is here, and you could be celebrating so soon. There's such an emphasis on, you know, just applying your wisdom and really moving forward with your head and your heart in the same direction. And you're going to know, because it's going to feel like relief most of the time. Okay, Cancer. I really hope this helped. I love you. If you want something more personal than this, or if you want to check out my merch, or just know me better, all my links are below, and subscribe. So I'll see you next time.